But the secret to my success is just I've been doing it for I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and the goal with that is to keep doing it and to keep sharing my life with my audience. And I think that's why people watch my videos, is because I'm very honest and I'm very personal with them. So it's scary for a lot of entertainers, like Hollywood celebrities, to make a video and share so much about them because they're used to closing people off. But I love YouTube because I really use it as a way to bring people in and to get people to know me and for me to get to know people. No, I had no intention of it being a career or me becoming an actor, writer, whatever it is. The only intent was to put myself out there and to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, putting up your first video on YouTube is scary. And once I was able to do that, my first video was me dancing in my backyard. And it was embarrassing. But once I was able to put that out there, the doors opened and I was able to continue to do that. Now he is. Like, without my dad, if I were to stop using my dad, I would lose all my fans. Like, literally the first question everyone asks me is, where's your dad? So I gotta like maintain my relationship with him just so I can get him in my videos. No, I'm just kidding. Our relationship is real. Justin is always, he's always high energy. Like, you have those friends that like, you don't like hanging out with them because they're always a burnout. You're like, let's go out. And they're just like, I don't feel like going out. He's like always high energy. So when I'm around him, it's always like, yeah, we're having fun. And we're always cracking jokes. So it's good to have him around, as a friend. And he's a great actor. And I've learned a lot from him because I'm 21 and he's 30. He looks 18. Justin's, I don't know if I should be telling you guys this. He's 30 years old. But we're 9 years apart. And he's been in LA for 30 years and I've been in LA for 1 year. So he's kind of shed his light on LA and his experience as an actor, and I've learned a lot from him. Jocks was literally the first week I moved to LA. I met this producer, and her name's Sherry Bryant, and she said, I'm doing this indie sci-fi comedy. I want you to be a part of it. And I was like, I've never acted in my life other than my videos. And I went on audition, and it was terrible. And she just was like, well, we just want you to do it because you're young and you're probably going to learn a lot on the process. So I was like, all right, if you're willing to cast me, fine. And I did it. And Justin got casted as like the other guy in the film. And it just became like a fun experience because Justin slept on my couch for a month while we were shooting. Oh, we wrote it together with our friend Benjamin. And then I produced it with Kinetic Films and Dante. And then I starred in it. So it's been like a long half a year to a year process where I was doing things that I've never done before and learning the whole step of the way. And now the goal is to learn from this. Just like with my first YouTube video is me dancing in my backyard. It was a video that I look back on and I go, man, I can't believe how much I've grown. And so with this movie, it's like hopefully 10 years from now I'm doing movies that I'm like, man, look, I remember Hang Loose, and it still had its uniqueness. And that's the thing is I keep my first video on YouTube, even though I'm kind of embarrassed of it, I keep it up there because I love it and people love it and people love to see that evolution. And with these films, I hope to just continue to grow. Continuing to do YouTube, I put a video up this week, and this movie, even though we premiered it today, we haven't released it yet. And I want to start promoting it and we're going to release Hang Loose digitally, and we're going to, not have to go through a distributor. I think I want to prove my distribution as a person, and sort of what Louis C.K. and Aziz has done successfully. That was our goal before Louis C.K. did the Louis C.K. thing. So knowing that comedians are releasing things, without the middleman and being very successful is like a new way of doing things, and that's what Hang Loose is. It's like we're going to prove a completely different distribution model for indie films. Yes. I'm co-writing a film right now that we hope to shoot in a couple months, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be just like the same energy that Hang Loose is. It's going to be a bunch of friends going to Hawaii doing a fun movie. It's gonna be Justin Chon, and it's gonna be a buddy comedy with me and Justin.